Hey guys, I got a treat for you today, bar lovers and bar fans. 1 hour and 9 minutes. Now, I'm a fast forward, but I'm playing with my friend Brightworks TNT, the man, the myth, the legend. Before I started my page, I used to send him some videos. Send them some games to look at that might be interesting. And then I started doing my own little thing, but seems like a really good guy, and I enjoy watching his channel. I don't know, man. I'm so pissed because I'm still rank one, and maybe I shouldn't be mad at all. Maybe that's just a good thing. But the problem is I can't get any games because even the noob games, they want you to have like level 4, level 5. Who knows? But I get pissed off at the beginning of this because this guy, who is a lot higher level than me, took these back too. Now, only start with 2 mexas and one there, and it makes 3. I mean, you have to have at least 4 or 5 to be viable. Luckily, he gave them over. I gave him some units. To give him a little early start. Which put me behind a little bit, but it's okay. Now, since this game is very long, it's over an hour, I'm a 20x it. You see, I'm down here. And I know these are more expensive, but they're also cloakable. So I like those. I mean, I suck them up later. So yeah, it costs 500 metal more, but I think if a bomber goes by and doesn't know exactly where your fusion is, it might be worth it. Now, I'm surprised the game went on as long as it did because there was a couple players that I believe were knocked out. Nice little anti-nuke TNT. He's running a little late on fusion, but he might have done a bombing run or something. I know he was doing fighters earlier, so. Now I tried an interesting base layout. I tried like little groups of 4s or 6s or whatever. And that way they're all kind of working together. The problem I ran into though later is I didn't have any room. I think I had, well, I won't spoil it. Looks like this guy is going, let's see, where's that nuke? Waldo didn't have his anti-nuke ready. Luckily his commander survived. What I think is more beneficial a lot of times is to nuke the front line, because most people will have an anti-nuke in their base, but they won't necessarily have one on the front line. And this guy has a ton. I mean, he had a ton of troops piled up right there, all in one little spot. I mean, one little nuke. If his army is gone, I mean, clear sailing right on in. Even those, that minefield really didn't. Really didn't stop it. And here, I don't know if this is good time, bad time, late time, what, but anyway, you know, I got tier 3s up. I'm over 100 metal. I wish I had a little key to show Waldo's at 30, 25, 39, 50. Brightworks is right there with me, and Hilday is really high. He's really kicking ass. I guess he has a lot of reclaim. I don't think his numbers is really that high. He must just be reclaiming a lot of stuff. But I got 4 guys ready to go. I know it's, you know, a lot of people probably don't have tier 3 yet, so I decided to push. Maybe I should have waited for a stack of 15 or so. But I make a pretty deep push just with these four little marauders. I mean, granted, Red's pushing already with his flamers and Sheldons. Yeah, look at him reclaiming. He's doing a good job of reclaiming. Maybe I should have killed more of those, but maybe I should have killed these Sheldons. I don't know. I kind of just ran by and just died. But as you can see, the player that was right here is actually dead. So one player is gone already. Whereas we still have, as far as I can tell, our full force is 8 on 7. And maybe I should have held off on these till later on, but I don't know. I was just rolling, and I just want to have a good defense as well in case a couple marauders or whatever sneak by this back line. Nice snipe by TNT. Oh, that was beautiful. I wish I knew how to play air like he does. I don't think he was, you know, pure air player until recently, but he's really good at it. I got these things pumping out like every 10 seconds. But you see, I'm reclaiming my windmills. I got some air. I got 1 anti-nuke. I got 2 anti-nukes. I'm gonna suck this up eventually. I'm on my 4th APHIS. I'm really just rolling right now. My economy is just really taking off. And I saw Brightworks had said that, so then I started making more of them. I was just going to Marauder spam. The only thing about Titans is, it takes such a long, and even longer for Juggernauts, but it takes such a long time, and you really need a group of them. One or two, can be de-gunned or whatever. And even, look at this defense, just one of those Thors. I don't know why he backed it up. I would imagine he would have wanted to blow this up. I gave Hilde some units. I saw he had some Marauders, so I gave him the Marauders I had, and he decided to push with them. I know I yelled at the guy at the beginning, but I tried to be nice to him after that. He is higher ranked than me. But yeah, you would think that he would know that these two are supposed to be mine, so maybe he hasn't played this map in a long time, I don't know. But TNT was right on top of him. Anytime there was a push or something, he was right there. Like, here's a deep push here, and I'm trying to target my cannons or whatever to shoot at it. And it starts getting really close, and I start moving my commander this way to possibly de-gun it. And that was so unfortunate. Granted, at least his Aphysis survived, but that was unfortunate. But my economy is not that great. It's almost 200. Well, I'm kind of running out of room for the for these. I don't know if his starting base got blown up or what. Fish Cake looks really behind on the economy, or maybe he's not. You see, I'm microing these ticks here. And made a deep push and blew up, I think, most of this guys. I didn't get the fusions. Came close to it though. If I knew how close that fusion was to going off, I maybe would have microed even a little more. Well, you see, I kind of ran out of room here. I had 3 of these. I don't know if anyone else built any. Had a couple anti-air. Had 8 of these anti-air. A radar, jammer. Start building some nukes. And I start building over here, because like I said, I ran out of room. Cave Dog with a nice push, and look at this, 20 target nets. It was just a really good game. I mean, look at the map. Every inch of the map is almost utilized. I would like to even see TNT building up here, maybe, instead of down here. Because you can build turrets and stuff on the hills here. He may not know that. And the same thing with here. I mean, there's all this space up here that's not being used. I would like to see a couple big cannons up here. As you can see, I'm starting to I think I canceled this because I want more of these things. Because it's supposed to be 4 for 1. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So see, I got like 8, and so I need like this same amount of these things. So really, instead of more fusions, I should have been building these things. But I really like, I mean, just how quickly he can get all this up. This was when I micro very well, and I take out this whole sniper line with ticks. And I say something, I took out the sniper wall. Because, I mean, these guys can only fire one shot, and it costs a lot of energy, and then you gotta reload. So, ticks can overwhelm the snipers. A nice push by Red with 4 Titans and a Thor. Green just had so many Titans. At this point, it didn't look good for us. I mean, granted, I got some long-range cannons. I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch more queued up. At this point, I don't even know what to build, really. I mean, maybe I should have got a constructor from the other faction and started spamming one of, because I don't think you can have multiple experimentals. I don't know where that nuke went. I guess they had an anti-nuke or something. But yeah, this is the first game I really experimented with nukes. I usually don't build nukes. I just build a couple anti-nukes, but I had a bunch of resources and I just didn't really know what to build sometimes, and so I was just started here. I'm adding T2s to the mix. I got the T1 ticks, and I'm starting to do the T2s as well, just to have even more production buildings. And maybe what I should have done when I had all these idle constructors, and see, I didn't even know that had been taken out. I didn't even notice that. I definitely should have rebuilt that. But all this area right here is the area I could have been building in as well. Here I'm just trying to stockpile some ticks before I make a push. What I should have done is maybe had one or two or three of these just doing Lazaruses and resin the Titans or whatever. I really have no idea how we win this game, because even though I think we got the better air player on our team, they just have so many Titans. Look at all these Titans, and then light blue has a ton too, and Thors as well. I mean, red has a lot of stuff too, but now there's like a pawn spam coming. I don't know what that was. Looks like this guy has finally come online, and looks like he's switching it up a little bit. Look at his income, almost 500 metal income. And he could have ate all these up. But he doesn't have the defenses like that I do. I see maybe an anti-nuke or looks like TND tries something sneaky here, where he basically makes a lot of these beamers and transporters, and then tries to bring them all across the map and drop them. I don't know if he's done that before or this is his first time trying it. I guess I'm sure he'll make a video about this match later on. And we'll find out what his thought process was. But yeah, I've seen it one time on All That Glitters done successfully, and it was just amazing to see. It was 100 turrets coming across the map and basically put on the enemy back here on the back line. It basically dropped them all on the back line of enemy base, and the game was over within 2 or 3 seconds after those beamers had dropped. But that was not the case in this match. I mean, I don't know if he misclicked or what, but from what I saw, almost all of them got shot down. And see, even though my energy is really high, like 33k, he's got 57k. This guy has 500 metal and only 17k. So, I mean, I basically have double the energy, but half of the metal income. So, like I said, I definitely needed more of these things. And I shouldn't even have built these two. Well, as you can see now, I got the bombs going. I got the tumbleweed bombs. I got 4. Now I got 5 production facilities of T2. And I was trying to go for green fusions over here. If they get there, it'll blow up and maybe blow them all up. And then I got 9 tick factories. And I did not even notice this. But look at all these things. But it looks like they got the Ragnarok up and going. Just a tremendous amount of damage. don't even think anyone mentions it in chat. But I don't think it stays online for long. I mean, granted, Hill Day is shielded, so looks like he's out of energy. And I don't know what I was doing. I think I don't know if I was sending the Marauders across the map or waiting them, letting them stockpile for a little bit. Something's hitting Ragnarok. And this was when, let me slow it down. I don't know. I think the Ragnarok got taken out. Yeah, there it is. And I guess maybe he should have just dropped him right there. He goes very deep, and I really don't think I don't think many of them actually made it, if any. I don't know if any made it. Well, there's a couple. These actually do have a lot of health. I mean, you can't see now, but I think they're close to. They got several thousand health. So not the game-ending play we were hoping for, but you know, at the very least, it was a good distraction. But I got 9 plus 5, 14. I got 15 production facilities going on. And see, my income is going up over 300 now. I guess it's good that I do have extra energy in case all these start firing at once. As you can see, I started adding some of these anywhere I could find space for them. And before the end of the game, I started building my own Ragnarok over here. Got a good, 14 Marauders. And I saw this thing about anti-nuke down, and I think that's Red's nuke, but I changed up my nuke target when I saw that someone had wrote that thing about nuke down, and I started targeting Joe over here. And I didn't even know that they were like ready to resign. You can see it's 8:06 now. I don't know what that was. Maybe that was Look at all this. If they could res all these things, I mean, that's probably how they had so many Titans. They just kept resing. Look at this push. Bunch of bulls. I don't know if that's a couple hundred or what. They're not all bulls, but I had some ticks going deep, and I think his guy actually blew up a couple of his own things. I don't know what that was that took that out. But I keep building more nukes. I keep building more production facilities. And then at this point I have no more space. I think I don't know if these are mine or not. These probably are mine. Yeah, those are mine. Yeah, so I got a good number of them here. 24, and I think I decided to push with them. But this one looks like it's about ready to fire at some point. My ticks are getting through down here. I got these little bombs here, I think that they got to their target. I got all these ones here that I should have moved up here to the green. Maybe could have sped up the process. But it looks like TNT was trying it again. And this time I think it's probably a better success rate because some of the defenses have gone away. Look, I got 31 Marauders here waiting to go. And see, I didn't even know that they were this close to ending the game. I had all these ticks here I could have used to take out this player probably. At least kill some of the snipers. Speed it back up again. Yeah, this is the end of the game. As you can see, I've start prepping for a Ragnarok, and I'm just streaming my Marauders all the way down here, and I must have forgot about these because I should have moved those as well. I got 30 of them just sitting there. It looks like this guy was focusing on massing, not anti-nukes, but nukes. And at the end here, I direct all my nukes to target there at purple. I don't know if one of my nukes actually, here's one going off. I'm gonna follow it. You still got a base, you still got a base. Well, I got another one launching. This one's about to launch. Looks like I got 29 kills. 2 kills. Alright, here comes this one. I guess I should have synced them so they both fire at the same time. That's funny. But looking at the stats, look, I produced 7,000 units, and the whole team produced 16,000. So I almost did half of the units of the whole team. Brightworks did 3K, Zen had 2K, and my metal production, I think that was my nuke that just went off right there. But yeah, I wasn't that far behind on metal production. I mean, granted, these guys had almost a million, but compared to the others, I wasn't that far behind, and I really wasn't that far behind on the on the energy. I was second on energy, but I wasted 2 million, as you can see. So that means that might have been my nuke too. I don't know, but you can see I needed a lot more of these things because I wasted 2 million energy. So what I should have done is maybe bring the slider down and be sharing a lot more of my energy with my teammates. That's what I should have done maybe. Anyway, and let me see. Look at the end. I mean, well, of course I'm not making any. I'm not. Well, not really making units like I was. I don't think, but 500 metal per second. And see, I've started making these because they can climb the heavy terrain. And at the time, I was trying to send them over here. I never did remember these 30 or so. They could have done some work. But what a game, guys. And look at that, 100%. What a game. What a game.